I have been warning you for a while. I've been talking about it for months on this channel and on the podcast, and it finally is about to arrive. And all I have to say is, I told you so. Welcome to HB RV Lifestyle. They call me the Honey Badger because I give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business. And today is your February 1st, 2025 RV industry update. Now, I'm going to do this in one long take. No breaking it up this time because realistically, there's only one thing to talk about: price increases. People have been saying to me for over a year, the industry's going to crash. Prices are going to crash. Everything's going to crash. Prices are going up. And there's two reasons why. The first reason is RV dealerships across the United States and Canada for 2 straight years have lost their rear end selling new and used RVs. Lots of them went out of business. Lots of them sold to big corporations. Some are just hanging on by a thread. So what does that mean? That means everybody from the big mom and pop store, the big corporate store, to the little mom and pop store have to start raising their profit margins to stay in business. So does that mean that they're going to try to make 100% profit on every deal? No. But it means that all those losers, all those deals I've been talking about for 2 years are 1 month away from going bye-bye. March 1st. And it's already started, guys. There's a large single location in California. Not going to mention the dealer's name. That's unfair. But they have already began to raise their prices across the board. It happened this morning. I looked it up. I compared prices from January 31st to today, early in the morning, February 1st. And this dealer raised their prices 8%. Why? Well, there's several reasons why. But the main reason why is they have to start making money. So, does that mean every dealer has done that so far? No. You still have about 28 days. So if you haven't bought an RV last year in 2024, the year prior in 2023, you're still hanging out on the couch going, prices are going to crash. I'm telling you, they're going to crash. I'm going to get a RV for pennies on the dollar. This is your last month to get a really good deal. Now, what does that mean? That doesn't mean if you're 3 years out because you're not financially ready that you got to run out and go get an RV. I'm not saying that. I have never said that. But if you are ready, willing, and able, it's time. If you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting for something, if you're waiting for April, you're waiting for May because, I'm not going to use it till then anyway. This is the time. This is the month. Because there's a second reason why prices are going up, and it's called tariffs. Donald Trump has initiated tariffs against Mexico, Canada, and China, which are going to raise the prices of all the materials. See all these motorhomes and all these travel trailers here at the show? The best deal in the world in the next 3 months is the stuff sitting on this lot right now. Why? Because everything else coming in is going to have more than likely a 12 to 18% price increase from the manufacturer because you're going to have lumber increases. Remember, we get a lot of lumber from Canada. We get a lot of oil from Canada. Oil is used to make plastics, things of that nature. It's also used in a lot of manufacturing. You have a lot of these parts come from Asian countries, specifically China. So what happens? China's tariff is 10%. Does that mean that tariff will last forever? No. Will the manufacturers eat some of the cost? Maybe. I don't know. What I can tell you is that before the tariffs were announced, there were 3 manufacturers, including Brinkley, who announced price increases on the manufacturing side. So I've been saying this and talking about this For a year and a half, 18 months, I have been telling you, this is coming. It was coming in beginning parts by spring of 2025. And a lot of you laughed at me. A lot of you called me names. A lot of you trolled me and told me I'm just a salesperson. And now we're here. We're on February 1st. 28 days. 28 days. And you can tell, guys, let me tell you, the dealer, La Mesa RV here, has a lot of the people here that have bought, and it's over 80 people have bought motorhomes, and we still got 2 days to go. 80 people have bought these motorhomes. They're over $100,000. And guess what? A lot of them understand this. In fact, what's interesting is 10 of them recognized me from TikTok and Instagram and different places and came up to me and said, thank you. Thank you for giving us this information, because we probably would have waited another year. And then it probably would have been priced out of our price range because they're retiring. Guys, it's no joke. Okay? It really isn't. I know. Look, I understand. People are going to complain about quality. I get it. 100%. I am not going to sit there and argue about quality. Okay? I've been in this industry a long time. Quality has been the same to me in the whole 15 years I've been in this industry. Hasn't changed. It's been the same thing. I've been selling what I call wobbly boxes for years. Some are better than others. Actually, for example, Flagstaff and Rockwood by Forest River, one of the best products in the industry. Is it perfect? No, it's never been perfect. Is it outside of some people's price ranges? Yeah, of course. But not every coach built is a pile of crap. That is such, I'm always for the consumer, okay? I'm pro-consumer, but I'm also pro-dealer too. And I'm also pro-manufacturer when they do something right, all right? And there's a lot of good manufacturers out there. StarCraft is a good manufacturer. Jayco is a good manufacturer. Are there bad ones? Of course there's bad ones. I talk about them all the time on the podcast. I talk about the frame problems with different manufacturers. I talk about braking issues with a lot of the different manufacturers. I'm not afraid to tell you about problems a manufacturer has. But it's not every coach built. Okay? Get off the couch, folks. It's time. I know that it's something you don't want to hear. It's never anything anybody wants to hear. It's nothing any RV salesman wants to talk about. It's nothing any RV corporate YouTuber, corporate RV dealership YouTuber wants to talk about. Are you kidding me? Do you really think that the 40, 45 corporate RV YouTubers really want to talk about price increases? They want to talk about profit margins going up? Why? They wouldn't want to do that. But let me give you an example. If you're in Northern California and you haven't come out to the Pleasanton show, which ends February 2nd, which is tomorrow, and you don't take advantage of the pricing, whether you buy something from us at Norse, whether you buy something at Toscano or La Mesa, you're going to make a better deal in the next 28 days than you will in the spring. Just a fact of life, guys. And now let me go backward 1 minute. Let's just say that Trump's tariffs are temporary. Let's just say that. Let's assume that Trump's tariffs on Mexico and Canada are temporary. Very big possibility, okay? That's probably why some of the manufacturers will probably eat the cost for a little bit. The dealerships still have to make money. The dealerships across the United States, from the big Walmart of the industry to mom and pop on Main Street, they have to start making money. If they don't make money, people lose their jobs. Dealerships close their doors. You've already seen that happen. You've seen that happen since end of 2022 into the end of 2024. They have to make a profit. So, the inventory dump is over. The manufacturers are pretty much at the point where they're going to have the inventory right by the time your model 2026 comes out. Time's running out to get that deal you've been looking for. Now, my final thought on that is this. If you're not ready because you're working on your credit, you're saving money for a down payment, maybe you just want to pay cash for something, so you're probably a year or two away from having the cash put together, I'm not talking to you. I am warning you that you will pay more money. But I'm not telling you to go rush out and do this. Okay? You have to do it on your own timetable. But for those of you sitting on the sidelines waiting until April or May or June or until the world ends, you're the ones that need to come out and get this done. Get on your trip. Because let me tell you, this RV lifestyle has changed the way I look at things, has changed the way a lot of my coworkers and my acquaintances and my friends and my family look at things. It can be the most frustrating thing in the world, and it can be the most amazing thing in the world. But there's two things that I always said about the RV lifestyle. Number one, it's your own personal hotel. Even if you're one of those people that want to experience that little thing, or even that little thing, it is your personal hotel on wheels. What you have and where you can go is totally up to you. The best word to ever describe the RV lifestyle, from my perspective, is the word freedom. It is real, true, amazing freedom. To take an A-frame like that, park it on the Grand Canyon, put out a barbecue, light a campfire, and watch one of the most amazing desert, winter, spring, fall, summer sunsets you'll ever see. Because a sunset and a sunrise never is the same 2 days straight. And to experience that, to literally experience that on a daily basis in your own hotel with no constraints, is absolute freedom. And the second thing that is so important about the RV lifestyle is it gets us away from all the political divided crap. One thing I will always say about the RV lifestyle is it doesn't matter if you're Republican, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat, independent, it doesn't matter if you're Joe Biden lover, Donald Trump hater, Donald Trump lover. It doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is, your culture, your religion. We all are human beings enjoying our life out at campsites. And you got to see, that is where you see real America. That's where you see real Canadians, real Canada. That's where you see real North Americans, where you see real people of the world and how they are around people. Because we set aside all that garbage and all that, excuse my language, but all that bullshit. We set it aside and we build community, because that's what the RV lifestyle is. It's not just about how much you pay for a camper. It could be a $2,000 tent trailer for all you know. It could be a $300 motorhome that you refurbish. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the RV lifestyle, the RV industry is a community of folks with one thing in common: the love of travel, the outdoors, and nature. So remember, as I always say, RV stands for what? Toolkit and sense of humor, folks. Have a good one.